Today we have knitted and prepared this summer mesh beanie you see on the screen in detail together in our video. Then finally at the points where I made the single crochets on the edges. I had a heart-shaped necklace chain like this in my hand. It was a thin chain. It was about 1 meter long. I passed it through. If we need to look in detail, the top part is like this, the edges are like this, and I can show the details that will come to the forehead more comfortably like this. I completed it with the chain like this. While attaching these chains, I didn't use any tools or items. I directly passed them through the loops with my hand like this. I didn't use any extra tools.
It seems like it will be more visible this way, through the loops like this, all of them.
I hope what I showed is understood. This way we have prepared our mesh beanie.
These chains are optional. If you want, you can use beads instead of chains, or you can make different decorations. If you want, you can use a necklace chain like this by threading it through the loops like I did. I think it turned out quite stylish and sweet. I hope the video was clear for you and I hope you enjoy knitting.
Before we move on to our detailed video, we have a small request. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment and like our video. Let's move on to our detailed recipe.
A yarn that is 330 meters per gram. The crochet hook size I used is 2.10 millimeters.
We start our pattern by making a magic ring. While making the magic ring, we complete one chain we pulled into 3 chains. Then we come into the magic ring and start crocheting double crochet stitches. At this stage, we should have a total of 18 double crochets, including the 3 chains. In this way, we fill our railings into the magic ring, while also consider the 3 chains we pulled at the beginning as one double railing. And after a total of 3 chains, 17 double crochets, we will do all my remaining double crochets.
And then back again.
Let's see how we start our next row and how we continue. I completed 18 double crochets. With 3 chains, I have 18 double crochets. Now I am pulling to close until I can pull the center of the magic ring. Then I come to the 3 chains I pulled at the beginning, insert into the top of the 3rd chain, pull out a loop and make a slip stitch. For the next row, I start by chaining 4, 3 and 4. Here, the 3 chains will be our double crochet. I will consider the 3 chains I pulled at the beginning as one double crochet. The 4th chain will be considered as one chain that I will pull after each crochet. I wrapped the yarn around the hook once. I skipped the slip stitch point, it's visible here anyway. Directly insert into the top of the next double crochet and make one. I'm crocheting a double crochet. I make a chain in between. I crochet a double crochet by inserting into the top of the next double crochet. Again a chain, and I crochet a double crochet by inserting into the top of the next double crochet. A chain in between. In this way, a double crochet, a chain in between, a double crochet, a chain in between. Let's continue this process until we fill the top of all our crochets to the end of the row. And let's see again how we finish at the end of the row and how we start the next row. I came to the end of the row by making a double crochet on top of each double crochet, followed by a chain. Finally, I crocheted my double crochet. I pulled the chain and directly inserted into the first, second, third chain of the 4 chains I made at the beginning here. And from this point, I pull out a loop and slip it through the loop on my hook.
Then again.
First 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. These 3 chains are what I consider my first double crochet chain. So this is my first double crochet. Then the chains I will pull between each double crochet. This time there are 1, 2 chains. I pull my 2 chains. So in total I have pulled 5 chains at the start. I wrap my yarn directly and make a double crochet at the top of the next stitch. Then I chain 1 and 2. In the same way, I insert into the top of the next double crochet. I make 1 double crochet in between 1, 2 chains. Again, by inserting into the top of the next double crochet, a double and again I make 2 chains in between. In this way, let's continue to the end of the row by making 1 double crochet on top of each stitch and then making 2 chains, and let's see what we do in the next row. Yes, as I mentioned, I went to the end of the row by making a double crochet on top of each double crochet below with 2 chains in between, a double crochet and 2 chains in between. At the end of my row, I completed my last double crochet pair. I pulled 2 chains in between. Here I come to the first, second, third chain of the 5 chains I pulled as the beginning. I insert directly into this point and slip through the loop on my hook. Then to move to the next row, 1, 2, 3. I chain 3. These 3 chains are my first double crochet in this row. Then between each double crochet, I will make 1. I pull 2 and 3 chains, so in total I have pulled 6 chains for the start. As I mentioned, the first 3 chains are the ones I consider as my double crochet chain. The remaining 3 chains are the ones I will pull in between after the crochets. I wrap the yarn directly around the hook. I make a double crochet at the top of the next stitch. I chain 1, 2, 3 in between. In the same way, I insert into the top of the next double crochet and make a double crochet, and again in between.
Two and 3 chains.
Sometimes 1, 2.
I am pulling 3 chains like this. I will progress to the end of the row by inserting a double crochet into the top of each double crochet. with 3 chains in between, 1 double crochet, 3 chains in between. Here, as you can see, we are doing the increases through the chains we make in between. We are not making any increases in the double crochets. The number of chains we pull in between increases by 1 in each row.
Show us the increase. Provides us.
At the beginning, we made 18 double crochets without chaining. In our second row, we proceed with 1 double crochet, 1 chain. In our third row, 1 double crochet, 2 chains. In our fourth row, 1 double crochet, 3 chains. We continue this process in the same way until the end of the row. Let's continue with 1 double crochet, 3 chains, 1 double crochet, 3 chains until the end of the row, and then see what we do in the next row. Yes, I have reached the end of my row again. 1 double crochet, 3 chains, 1 double crochet, 3 chains, and finally I made 1 double crochet. I made 3 chains and I'm coming to the 3 chains I made at the beginning. Fit in the first, second and third, and at this point I insert directly and slip stitch into my third chain. Then I chain 1, 2, 3 again. This chain is considered as 1 double crochet, 3 chains. Then I will pull 1, 2, 3 and 4 in between. I pull 4 chains. So in total, I start with 7 chains. As I mentioned, the number of chains increases by 1 in each row, one by one. After 7 chains, I wrap the yarn directly. Here, I come to the top of the double crochets and make 1 double crochet, and again, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. I make 4 chains. Again, I wrap the yarn. I come to the top of the double crochet. I make 1 double crochet and then 1, 2, 3. Now I pull 4 chains. In the same way, I wrap the yarn and make a double crochet at the top of the next treble. Then pull 4 chains again. Let's continue in this way with 1 double crochet, 4 chains, 1 double crochet, 4 chains until the end of the row, and at the end of the row, let's see again what we do and how we move to the next row. Yes, I completed my row as I mentioned. I made 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet, then chained 4 and finally made 1 double crochet. I chained 4 and am coming to the 7 chains I made at the beginning. I find the first, second, third chain and insert directly into it to pull up a loop.
I slip from the loop, waiting on the crochet hook.
Then I chain 1, 2, 3 again. This is my starting chain that I consider a double crochet, and in between I chain 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then I wrap my yarn once, I reach the top of the next double crochet and make 1 double crochet at this point, then I chain 5. In the same way, I wrapped the yarn once. I came to the top of the next double crochet. I made 1 double crochet here and then chain 5 again, 3, 4 and 5. In this way, I will crochet 1 double crochet, 5 chains, 1 double crochet, 5 chains on top of all my double crochets until the end of my row. Let's come to the end of our row, then let's see again what we do in the next row. I completed this row with 1 trellis, 5 chains, 1 trellis, 5 chains. Finally, I made 1 double crochet and pulled 5 chains. And here I find the first, second and third of the 8 chains I pulled at the beginning. I insert directly into this point. I pulled out a loop and slip stitch through the loop waiting on my hook. Now I chain 1, 2, 3 again. This is my first double crochet. I consider these 3 chains as a crochet. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. I wrap the yarn once. I come to the top of the next double crochet and make 1 double crochet.
I am doing.
Then I chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, I make a double crochet into the top of the next stitch, 6. I come to the next double crochet and directly make 1 double crochet. Let's continue like this with 1 double crochet, 6 chains, 1 double crochet, 6 chains until the end of the row, and then see what we do in the next row.
Yes, I came to the end of my row with 1 double crochet and 6 chains. At the end of the row, I made another double crochet and pulled 6 chains. I find the first, second, third chain at the beginning.
Insert directly into it and join with a slip stitch. Then I change a 1, 2, 3. This is my first double crochet. I start pulling the chains at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. I pull 7 chains. I wrap the yarn around the hook once. I insert directly into the next double crochet, pull up a loop and make a double crochet. In between, I chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, then crochet a double crochet on top of the next treble. Again, 7 chains. And by inserting into the next double crochet, 1 double crochet, I am knitting. Let's repeat this process throughout the entire row until the end of the row and see what we did at the end of the row again.
I completed this row as 1 post, 7 chains, 1 post, 7 chains.
Finally, I made 1 double crochet and pulled 7 chains. Here I come to the first, second, third chain at the beginning. I insert directly into it, pull out a loop and slip stitch to join. I want to briefly repeat what we have done from the beginning. At the beginning, we had a total of 18 double crochets, including 3 chains. Then we completed our second row with 1 chain, 1 double crochet. In our third row, we proceeded with 1 double crochet, 2 chains. In our fourth row, 1 double crochet, 3 chains. In the fifth row, 1 double crochet, 4 chains. In the sixth row, 1 double crochet, 5 chains. In the seventh row, 1 double crochet, 6 chains. In the 8th row, 1 double crochet, 7 chains. We progressed. So actually we only increased through the chains. We are currently in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th rows. We joined our 8th row by slip stitching. When I measure this piece right now, it's around 16.5 centimeters, 17 centimeters in total. It's quite suitable for an average adult. The head size of an average adult is already 15 to 18 centimeters maximum,
Since it is between 15 and 18 centimeters, it is quite sufficient. It is a measurement that is quite suitable for standards. Therefore, from this point on, I will stop increasing. I will no longer increase the number of chains in between. I will keep it the same in each row. I will now continue to crochet in the same way by making 7 chains in each row. Let's quickly see how we do it. I go up with 1, 2, 3 chains. This is my first double crochet.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I chain 7. I have chained a total of 10 for the start. I wrap the yarn directly around the hook. I come to the top of the next double crochet and make 1 double crochet here. Then again I chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. After 7 chains, directly
I insert into the top of the double crochet and make 1 double crochet. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7.
Again, 1 double crochet.
I am knitting. So I finished my last increase on the 8th row.
I continued my increases for 8 rows and completed my increases in the 8th row, and now we have moved on to the plain knitting stage. From this stage on, our knitting will start to dome. As each row increases, our knitting will gradually dome.
From now on, we continue like this. By only making 7 chains in between, we don't increase to 8, we proceed by making 7 chains.
We will continue knitting this way until our work reaches sufficient length and becomes sufficiently domed. Let's knit. Let's dome our work. Let's share with you again how many rows we knitted and the final length of our work in centimeters.
In the way I mentioned, 7 chains, 1 double crochet, 7 chains, 1 double crochet. Let's do a general review of what we've done from start to finish. Initially with 3 chains in total. We considered 3 chains as 1 double crochet and started with a total of 18 double crochets. Then in the next row, our first row was 18 double crochets. Our second row was 1 chain, 1 double crochet. Our third row is 2 chains, 1 double crochet. Our fourth row is 3 chains, 1 double crochet. Our fifth row is 4 chains, 1 double crochet. Our sixth row is 5 chains, 1 double crochet. Our seventh row is 6 chains, 1 double crochet. Our eighth row was 7 chains and 1 double crochet. Up to this row, up to the 8th row, we had knitted together. Then I knitted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rows. In total, I knitted 14 rows, that is 6 rows in a straight manner with 7 chains and 1 double crochet in the same way to complete my knitting. I am knitting tightly. 4.
5 and 6, again a change. Coming to the top of the treble crochet, I insert into the top of the treble crochet and crochet a single crochet at the top of the treble crochet. In this way, we will go around the entire row with single crochets. The reason we do this is that as we use our knitting, it will inevitably stretch. Therefore, to prevent it from stretching, that is, I go over with a row of single crochet to prevent the parts that come to the forehead from loosening. I also make 6 single crochets in the chain spaces so that the edge tightens a bit more and has less stretch, so that it doesn't become unusable due to loosening over time. I will go around my entire row by making 6 single crochets in the 7 chain spaces and 1 single crochet on top of each post.
If you say, I don't want to do single crochet, you don't have to. This is entirely your choice. This is just to prevent loosening or stretching in the knitting in the future. A gathering I did at the tip. Let's complete our entire row this way. Let's make 6 single crochets in the 7 chain spaces and 1 single crochet on top of the double crochets, and then come back.
In the way I mentioned, I came to the end of the row by crocheting 6 single crochets into each 7 chain space and 1 single crochet on top of the double crochets.
Here we start to assist Sovidiakto Fiortamagia, slip stitch into the first single crochet I made at the beginning, join and chain 1, and now I can cut my yarn at this point. Then I pull this yarn through my loop.
In this way.
I have completed it. I will hide this yarn among the stitches to prevent unraveling. This is the final state of our sack. We went over the edges with single crochet. The top part looks like this.
And the final state.
What we see here.
Let's try to stack the nets like this. Exactly, this is how the final version turned out.
I hope the video has been informative. Enjoy knitting. I wish those who will make it good luck in advance. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.